And we're
Dude, it's
recording.
crazy. It's crazy. You're finally not wearing the flannel.
Yeah. First day, I rock up to Melbourne. I walk all the way from fucking Queen Station or whatever to our accommodation, and you guys aren't patient enough to wait. So I have to walk even more to the cafe. And then what do you guys see me in? The flannel.
The iconic Quinn flannel. It's like your
It's
default
iconic,
clothing,
man.
you know. Is
Yeah.
is you without it on is like alt art,
Yeah, it's the fucking red shirt with the straw hat. That's what it is, man. It's just what it is. But how are
Anyway,
we
welcome,
doing?
welcome everyone back to the Harold Podcast. First episode in a while. We've took a few weeks off because we're preparing for our OCE finals, our nationals here, and now we are back after post nationals. How are we feeling about our nationals run, Quinn?
Disappointed, but
Disappointed.
did my best.
Do your best. You want to talk about a little bit how you went?
Yeah, so I brought Black Emu, expecting to face more sort of yellow Luffy's, boas, and such. But round one, Doflamingo. I roll the dice, I lose the dice roll. This is gonna be a common theme. Alright. He finds double Virgo. I'm like, okay. I don't find ground at Mars, but that's fine. I somehow managed to win the game by swinging into his baby 5 for 5 so that he can't redirect a bigger swing. And also doing some weird shit later on where I like trash a card to KO something with Mars even though he had Virgo on the field, so that he had to don -1 and he couldn't play 10 drop Dofi next turn. So stuff like that. I managed to get those little advantages and still win now. But the next game I face another Virgo. I lose dice roll. He finds double Virgo as well, but this time I don't find Mars for the entire game. So that was an
It's just
experience.
tough.
They were just all at the bottom of my deck. So
Yeah.
oh well, it happens. Because I had everything set up. I had the ground earth, I just didn't have Mars. Round 3, Boa, free as hell, I beat her. I lost dice roll, by the way. Round 4, Boa, they found a bunch of Kumas, a bunch of 9 Boas. I lost dice roll. Tough. It came down to putting Perfume Fema, because I couldn't kill them in one turn because they had Slave Arrow. It happens. And then,
Yeah.
by that point, I was a bit annoyed, but then I was a Mihawk. I lose dice roll. Tough. I don't
Sorry.
even remember what I was versing, but I managed to beat one Mihawk, lose to
Yeah.
another one. But yeah, it was just tough. I lost 10 dice rolls in a row.
10 is insane. 10 dice rolls in a row is insane.
Yeah, and like every time some whack shit would happen, like I would flip over my first fucking 3 cards for my search with like search event or Sharia. There's almost always a 10 elders and a never existed in there, and I'm like, what the hell? Or
It,
it just doesn't give me a choice. It's like Shirahoshi, Garp event, never existed. I'm like, okay, me when I draw 1 card, place 2 in trash, and reveal the card to my opponent. But it
that's
happens.
just tough, man.
It
That's
happens.
tough.
But hey, how
And
did you go?
I mean, I had a much better run than you. Not
Mm-hmm.
because, I think it's because I actually won some dice rolls, not because I was playing better or anything. But yeah, I managed to go 7-3 with Green Mihawk, placing 101st out
Let's
of
go, dude.
1065, which was really really impressive. I'm really happy with it for my first, nationals final, my second ever big event. So I'm really happy with that.
Yeah, couldn't even break into top 100.
I mean, the joke gets old after like the
It's
30th time I
tough,
get
man.
told.
It's tough, man. It happens. You get a good bracket. You win dice rolls. Not even top 100. Come
I
on,
mean,
man. I gave you all my luck. You gave me the cursed dice.
Yeah, my 3 losses were to a Yellow Luffy deck that I mean I should have just practiced more against Yellow Luffy. I just
Yeah.
think I just really misplayed how my mentality going into it.
Hmm.
I was very scared of its triggers a lot, so I didn't really swing into it. But like it's one of those decks where you can kind of just swing into it and then they won't really get many trigger bodies out most of the time.
Yeah. They
Like
don't
they only have
really
really
have any triggers, especially like
es-
when you're above 3 life, because it's mostly Kikus and Sanjis.
yeah, and especially ones that I have to be scared of, right? Because it's
Hmm.
like they're either playing out Sanji, which is a 5,000 power,
Yeah, it's like,
Jinbei, which is a 5,000 power,
yeah,
Robin, which is a blocker, which I don't really care about at all because they're losing a 2K for doing that,
exactly.
and Kiku, which can't be triggered out unless I'm on 3 or less life.
Hmm.
So I think I played that super like that. I played that matchup super wrong, which was a little bit frustrating to me now.
Yeah,
Because I kind of clocked the matchup like the next day afterwards. I was practicing it, and I immediately clicked. I was like, okay, I just need to see the deck list and notice that they don't really have any scary triggers. And I can just
yeah,
swing at them.
yeah. It was just the Gecko Moria mind control, bro. But
Yes,
yeah,
I played into so much Gecko Mori. I was like, if I swing at him, he's gonna play out hog back, and then if I swing, I have to be able to swing into hog back, and then rest what he plays out of hog back, and then swing into that thing as well.
yeah,
Um, but I mean, my other 2 losses were to Mihawk Mirrors, where I was versing Sirius, who was the first place winner, and Kaito, who was the third place winner. So
yeah.
I can't be too mad about those losses. I think they both played really well. Um, but
Pretty damn good for your first showing.
for my first nationals, I mean, I can't be too mad about it. I think if I could
Truly.
change anything, I would change my 3 Kosta to be X Drakes. So I had the more searchable 2Ks.
Hmm.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun as well.
Yeah,
Just going to because it was your first ever big event, right?
yeah, yeah.
You've never been to like a regionals or anything. So
No.
how did you kind of feel about being in like a big hole like that, just playing games?
It was fun. Like I'm used to being at big events for like chess and stuff. Like I was at the Dobo Cup in like 2019,
The
2018.
what club?
The Doburl Cup. So it's like this massive tournament in Australia in Canberra, and it's just a huge hall with a bunch of desks, and you just play chess for hours on end. So I'm sort of used to just like finding your table number, sitting at the table, saying hi to your opponent, and then just playing for hours. It's actually more grueling in chess because like one game is a couple hours. So
That's crazy. You can spend like a couple, oh yeah, just a couple hours on a chess
yeah, yeah,
game.
and like every move you like note down so you can review it later and stuff. It's crazy work, but yeah. So it wasn't too intimidating in that aspect. Yeah, it was just it was chill being in Melbourne with the boys. I got like a couple of pints with Eben, had a few fireballs. It's fun.
Had a few kebabs.
Yeah, had a few kebabs. Had a few kebabs. Yeah.
Dude, I love kebab. I mean, I
Yeah.
went to all you can eat Korean barbecue as well.
Oh, dude, they were so
Oh,
chill as well.
yeah.
Those guys are awesome.
He called me. He called me bad.
Yeah, man, he called
Uh,
all of us fat, and he was like rubbing
yes, dude.
our. He was massaging our shoulders, bro. He was the goat. He was the goat.
Korean unk is the go, bro.
Korean uncle was the goat. Yeah, and then me and Evan also played some side events the next day. Next time, I am probably just going to. Well, I'm definitely gonna book side events beforehand
In
because I didn't know
advance,
I had to
yeah.
buy tickets for the side events
Yeah, me
online,
neither. That
and they
was
were open
cooked.
before because it was all just fully
Also,
bought out.
next time I'm gonna buy the Nami playmat that we could have
Mm,
gotten.
yeah, I just
You
didn't
know,
know.
do you know how much that is going for now, right now?
Like 1K, 2K.
Yeah, 1K. And do you know how much the retail was for it?
How much?
$100.
Yeah, I don't think people actually pay
They do.
1K for it.
They do. Dude,
I don't know.
Blue Yellow Nami players will do anything, bro.
I don't know if you'll actually find like sales for 1K for it, but if you do, good on you. But yeah, I think next time I'm definitely gonna play more side events, and if I do X3, I'm probably just going to straight just drop and play side events because side event pricing is crazy. Me and Eben played 2 side events and we managed to get like 30 tickets. And
crazy.
100 tickets is a cereal.
What is that? Was that 30 tickets combined, or was that
No,
30
each.
tickets for
Well,
each?
I had like 20 something, he had like 15. But
Yeah, okay.
that was like 2 events. That'd be
Yeah,
just
alright.
so
Just
like
low-key lock the fuck in and win side
yeah,
events.
because if you 4-0 a side event, you get 30 tickets.
Wow.
So you
I
just
mean,
got to
look,
do
you
that
just
like
lock in.
3-4 times, and
Yeah.
there's like 4 side events every day for 3 days. Like
Yeah, fair
it's
enough.
and if you 3-1, you get 15 tickets. So like it's really very doable. So like if I do extra, if I basically guaranteed not making top cut, I'm definitely just dropping out next time and playing side events and booking the tickets prior to these side events. It's just cringe because like these side events are being held during the tournament, and you need to buy the tickets preemptively thinking that you're going to drop out.
Yeah.
And that just like doesn't make any sense. But oh well. Like I understand why they do it because like people will buy the tickets and then they won't rock up, and then they can also sell the tickets in person, so then they'll just have more sales. But
Yeah, I
it's
think you can get. I'm pretty sure you can get a refund on a ticket if you don't attend the event. If the spot gets filled. So
yeah, then I'll probably just buy them out if I do well. If I have a chance of making top cut,
yeah,
I'll just refund them. But yeah, I'm excited to go to a more low key event because like I don't know, there were just bad vibes in the air. Something was just a bit off. Like I don't know. After like the
really.
4th dice roll lost, and then like the emu next to me, he also lost like 10 dice rolls. I was like, bro, there's just something going on. Eben lost 9 dice rolls. Something's off. Something's off.
Dude, I
Something's
took all the
wrong.
good dice,
I
man.
was like, what the fuck is going on? This just doesn't make sense. But I'm down to go to a more low key event, like a regionals, maybe Melbourne regionals in March. Definitely the upcoming Sydney regionals, rumored to be in May. I'm excited for that. But
I
yeah,
mean, yeah, I'm really excited. I got like that taste of like high level competition. I really want to keep playing
yeah.
big events like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think the other thing is um I'm really happy that they're changing the treasure cards to be the day after of
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
regional.
yeah.
I think that's going to be super awesome because then
Mm-hmm.
it's like, okay, I can go there at a regional because regionals the top cut happens the same day normally.
Yeah,
Because it's normally a shorter event, so they'll do their top cut, but it'll only be top 16 instead of top 32 as well.
yeah,
Um, so
yeah.
it'd be really cool to be able to go there. Boom! I'll play regionals and then play treasure cut the day after.
Mm-hmm.
And get like and then kind of like smash out and have like kind of 2 opportunities to kind of get a win in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I think people sort of just assumed that regionals and treasure cups would be held at the same time because, like, all they said was that regionals will be held at the same. Sorry, treasure cups will be held at the same event as regionals.
Yeah.
So, like, people sort of just assumed the worst, which is, oh, either you got to choose between playing regionals or treasure cups. But I really like this, and it sucks that I didn't really get to play online treasure cups, but I understand, or like online tournaments, but I very much understand why they got rid of it. Just the amount of
Yeah.
cheating that was going on, the
Every
lack of
every single
regulation,
every
everything.
single person I talked to was like, yeah, I stopped playing online events because I got cheated out of
Exactly.
too much stuff.
Yeah, it just doesn't make. Honestly, it just doesn't make sense for a card game to be holding webcam tournaments.
Yeah.
With prizing that like serial prizing like that shit just doesn't make sense. It
I
shouldn't have
mean,
been a thing in the first place.
Paradise a
But
multi-million-dollar company, bro. They should just low-key and fucking make a simulator.
Yeah, low key. Like if they made a simulator, that makes complete sense, right? Because then you can do the tournaments on the sim. But
Yeah,
webcam, that who the fuck is going to regulate that? Like that is crazy.
yeah,
And
uh,
like there's like crazy events of like people literally admitting that they were like reading their stream chat. Like it's crazy. But I
yeah.
very much understand why they got rid of it. And I'm glad that this is the alternative. That one day it's regionals, the next day it's Treasure Cup. Great.
Yeah.
That's all.
I
That's
think
awesome.
it's I think it's gonna be super good. And it's also gonna be good for like, getting people to attend regionals as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people like getting people to fly out, it's gonna be more worth for people to like fly out to regionals.
Yeah, straight up.
So I think it'll be super fun. It's like it'll be I think it'll be super fun to attend those kind of tournaments now.
Yeah, I'm really excited to just go to as many regionals and Treasure Cups as I can, and just do my best. And one thing that I'm gonna take away is I can't really start grinding the week or the month before. The grind got to keep going. You know, the grind never stops. The grind doesn't start a month before. It just doesn't stop. So you just
I
got to
mean,
keep grinding.
I think that there is a little bit of you can't just be grinding all the time as well though.
Yeah.
Because if you're grinding all the time, you're just gonna get burnt out. I feel like you can be like you have to be kind of playing your deck a little bit. But if you're if you're super like locked in playing 20 hours a day of one piece, right? On the same deck, you're just gonna get burnt out. You're just not gonna like you're gonna form bad habits. You're not gonna see them because you're just doing like the same things over and over again.
I mean, yeah, but like grinding, like I don't mean it as just clocking in 9 to 5, just autopiloting.
Yeah,
Grinding is figuring out matchups, place testing different lines, playing versus yourself, and then testing those lines. Like
I
it's not
actually
just
got
autopilot playing on the sim and just queuing up games. That's not grinding.
yeah,
But I guess what I mean is like proper play testing, you know?
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think proper playtesting is way easier to do in person as well than
Hmm.
online.
Yeah.
Being able to like physically play out the lines, take back moves, and then be like, okay, so if I didn't do this, you didn't do that, and then
Hmm.
you pick up those cards and be okay, I'll do this instead.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's like a super good thing to be able to practice with.
Hmm.
As well as like physically doing all those steps, so you don't mess up
Yeah, straight
when it
up.
actually matters. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like your sequencing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, my For me, I'm not a grinder as much as I should be, I think.
Hmm.
I find it I find it gets pretty boring to like grind heaps. And I mean I kind of felt the repercussion of that by not practicing the yellow Luffy matchup when I needed to.
Yeah.
Um but I mean yeah. It's weird. I feel like if I when I grind a lot, I get super burnt out on the deck really
Mm.
fast and I just end up not enjoying it.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I choose these like crazy technical decks like Emu,
Emu?
like UP Sanji, like Crocodile. And like Lim, the very technical deck where you ram 12k phase twice.
Yeah.
Um but like yeah. So like with these more technical decks that I've been specking into, it's like every game just feels so crazy different and you have so many lines that you don't I don't really get burnt out a lot. But like with Lim and stuff like that, I did feel that I was getting a bit burnt out, and that's every now and then I do get burnt out, and then I just try like 5, 10 decks and just play random shit, and I get
Yeah.
back on it.
I mean,
Like you
I
gotta
think
have
that's
that wind down.
yeah. You gotta have a. I think you have to have like a wind down kind of thing that you can do, like
Mm-hmm.
playing. Like I'm gonna build Shirahoshi as
Yeah.
like a wind down deck where I can just go to or like, and I also have Jinbei, so
Mm-hmm.
I've got my fish, and I'm just gonna go to locals. I'm just gonna slam fish at people,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's gonna be on my wind down. And even if I don't win, it's like doesn't matter,
Fish, 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 fish.
Or for audio listeners, he is
Fish.
currently pointing to the fish on the illustration of our background.
Yeah, man. But that's a good segue to what are we gonna play in EBO3? What are we gonna play post Nats? What are we thinking?
Well, I mean, me personally, I think I'm going to continue playing Mihawk, right? Because, it's kind of like really the only good green deck that you can play at the
Bonnie.
moment.
Bonnie.
I was about to say Bonnie.
Evergreen Bonnie.
Yes, Evergreen Bonnie and Evergreen Mihawk will now be like the two best decks.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm much more of a fan of the Mihawk playstyle. I
Yeah.
think it has different strengths and different weaknesses, but I think it's very much in the same vein as Bonnie, where it doesn't really have any bad matchups, so to say. It just has some rough matchups. And it has some unfavorable matchups. I just think Bonnie has the unwinnable matchup, which is Emu.
Yeah.
Which I really don't enjoy. Especially with you being an Emu player. And like one of my playtest partners being an Emu player is like it feels pretty bad for me.
Yeah, I feel that.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna keep playing Mihawk. It's very much in my playstyle of like that restanding Dawn type of thing that I've kind of practiced with Red Green Smoker. Especially with like the Supernova package, being able to search so much and being such a consistent deck, I'm really enjoying it. And it's like its big 10 drops also being searchable is really fun.
Yeah.
And I mean, for my fun decks, I'm gonna play Jinbei, I'm gonna play Shirahoshi, and then once EBO 4 comes out, I'm gonna be playing Supernova Navy Smoker with the new Smoker and Tashigi card.
Yeah, that card is disgusting.
Get myself a 9k leader with Lord Beppo.
Yeah.
Ooh, feels good.
Yeah, I was playing against that recently. Man, that shit is not fun to verse, but it looked really fun to play. But
it was super fun to play, especially when you play Lord Beppo, you restand 2 Dawn.
Yeah.
And like, okay, if you swing into me, I'll just Spider's Web and give my guy plus 4k and restand it. So you have to swing 14 into it before I'm considering letting it go.
Yeah, it's it is good. It is good for sure. That Smoko and Tashigi card makes it kind of spicy.
Yeah. I think with like a Navy package, I think you kind of have to like toe the line between a Navy and a Punk Hazard. Not a Navy / Punk Hazard and a Supernova package. But I think because all of like the important Navy cards also slash, so like your 5-cost smokers and your Smoker Tashigi and everything, you can just run Perona and you're just seeing 90% of the cards you need.
Yeah, it kind of feels like you're just it kind of feels like finding Shanks in Mihawk, right? It's just like your Peronas, they'll find the Shanks, but the rest of your deck can be Supernovas that you find your Supernova pieces to stabilize in the mid game, and then you drop your Shanks, become a 7k leader, and you're chilling.
Yeah, it's super fun, especially with like as well with like the new 5-cost Tashigi being a 9k on your opponent's turn. 6-cost lore as well from PRBO2 being a slash attribute, like being able to find like all of these different cards.
Yeah.
And like even like the new OP14 X Drake as well. Being slash and Supernova.
Yeah, so you can mess around with like a kid build or like there's so many options. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna enjoy cooking it a lot. What about you? What are you thinking of playing for your meta and fun decks of EBO 3?
Yeah, so I'm dropping Kaido. I mean Emu. Kaido?
Dropping Kaido.
Yeah. Dropping Emu for the meanwhile, because with these new reveals and such, which we will go over in the next episode. With these new reveals and such, man, it's looking grim for Emu, unless they reveal like a fucking failing Garland card or something. Then
Rush,
there might
banish, double attack.
Rush, banish, double attack. All of your 5 Elder type characters gain plus 2k power. Something like that. Then maybe. But for now, Not feeling the emu, not after losing 10 dice rolls. But we're gonna move on to a different flavor of black and going to crocodile. Crocodile has been super fun. Just super combo heavy, super cool. You've got your big boss monsters, and it just feels super fun, you know, and feels very tactical. And it basically feels like in the mid game and like the end game, your entire trash is your hand because you can just play out Missile Sunday, play out a 4-cost 1 clay into a 1-cost, and with that you can either do a value play where you draw 2 cards by playing out a 5-cost blocker that draws 2 trash 1, and also playing out a searcher. So you're drawing 2 cards with your All Sunday going hand positive. Even 10 beard doesn't do that. Or you can go for a board clear control approach where you can play out All Sunday into Daz Bones and Miss Wednesday, minus 3k powering something, resting it down, and rush character into it. So there's just so much versatility that's just unexplored. And if you drop your Missile Sundays into trash, you can pick up Mr. 4 to bring them back by blocking with it. You can bring back your Crocs. Your Crocs are amazing to just stall multiple turns so you can get lethal. You've got Ground Death, which is insane in the deck because you can negate any card. Any card on your opponent's field, you can remove all text on it. You play Smoker and Tashigi, I can turn it off, you're a 5k leader. Like, you play out 8-cost kid, I can turn it off, I can attack your leader. You played 10 beard, I can just negate it, it's not a blocker anymore. It's so much cool shit on top of just like Hawkator patchwork letting you freeze a 0-cost. So you can freeze something with Hawkator patchwork, and you can freeze 2 things with your 8-cost Croc, freezing 3 things. It's just so much versatility.
We're just playing a green deck. We're just playing green decks now. What is this?
Yeah, like it feels so combo heavy. It feels so cool. It's pretty awesome. So I'm excited to play Croc, but my fun deck to wind down, especially in EVO 3, me and the gang have been brewing up a Blue Nami gang. All right, it's gonna go crazy. We're gonna figure out the Blue Nami matchups, especially for EBO 3, and we're gonna bring it to Melbourne regionals maybe. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun because the East Blue support for EBO 3 is insane. You just draw so many cards. They gave us a fucking Kaya that goes hand neutral. It's insane. But yeah.
I actually can't believe these terrorists.
Hey man.
I'm in a Discord with I got 3 people around me being like, guys, we're all of us, yes, we are playing Blue Nami in OP14.
Yeah, man.
In EBO 3. And I'm like, I am never playing against these guys. Every time I clock in, every time I clock in time 1, oh nah, I'm playing Blue Nami. And do you know what's crazy? I've never lost that deck. I've never lost to Promo Nami.
It's because you haven't played a good one.
I literally versed you on it yesterday.
That was unlucky. So, what to say?
Was it unlucky the first, second, or third game I won?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has some tough matchups. Like, you know, Smoker is tough, but like, who the fuck is gonna play Smoker at regionals? So, like, basically, we're taking it, and also we've barely figured this deck out. We've done 0 testing, 0 theory crafting, and we're still beating emus and shit. Like, it's gonna be fun, especially since the meta's like gonna slow down a bit, hopefully, because Nami does great into yellow decks because you don't swing into them. So they just play out shit bodies every time that don't do a whole lot.
That blue yellow Nami deck looks like slop deck, bro. It doesn't. I swear it doesn't run one card where I'm like, yeah, no, this makes sense in a blue yellow Nami.
I mean, that's the point of EBO 3, man. It's gonna get a generic search event that searches any 3 to 8 cost. That is literally a Nami card. It's also getting 5-cost Nami and Robin. So like, it'll get there. It'll get there. Right now, it just has no cards, man. And it also has the Go promo now, so it's getting more towards it, but man, Nami's just been a disaster because for so long in the East it was like semi-playable because they got the Ace and Whitebeard starter deck, and then with the Odin, it was a decent deck. They also had the Go promo so long ago. They also got EBO3 so much earlier than us, so it's been weird, but finally we get to play Blue Yellow Nami. And that's another deck that Emu sort of struggles against because becomes a 7k leader by trashing one card,
Yeah. I think that's like something that annoys me about that deck a little bit is that it just becomes a 7k leader. Like
Yeah.
I get you have to trash a card for it and you have to have don't attach the leader, but I mean in the end it's not really a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean it might just be me hating on blue as a general secondary color. I'm not a
Mhm.
big fan of blue as
Yeah.
secondary color because it just supplements so well into any other color because like One Piece is a game where it's all about, oh, I have this many cards in hand, um and just being able to draw more cards while also having the gimmick of, because by itself drawing cards isn't too bad.
Mhm.
Like for example, like Jinbei, Kuzan, Ivankov, all these mono blue decks have never really been super good.
I was trying to sneak Ivankov in there, buddy. Okay.
It's the only other mono blue deck I can think of. Shut
All
up.
right. All right. All right.
Hey man, Ivankov best second format.
All right, buddy.
I beat the Hawk when he was trying his best.
Playing Blue Nami. Crazy.
No, when he was playing Red Blue Ace.
He had no idea what the deck did. He was just confused.
Ah,
He was reading cards
yes,
for half the game, bro. But
yes, okay.
yeah, like I
I
get what you mean. Just and this is sort of like a problem with Bondi that I've been noticing where they print all of the answers to a color in that color. So, for example, blue, it draws cards. What's the answer to drawing cards? Pudding. What color is pudding in? Blue.
Blue.
KO
I mean,
protection
I
is,
mean,
and yeah, go ahead.
genuinely might put out a bounty for the person who designed the pudding card.
Yeah,
Like
like
that card needs to be banned so fast, bro.
yeah.
So fast. You cannot have unblockable and pudding in the same
I mean,
color.
yeah. That's for sure. That shit does not make sense. Like
Like
Perfume
you can
Fever
have
should be a red card. Like I don't know why
like
they give blue unblockable
yeah.
for no reason, but
I understand having putting in blue, right? Um I understand it. I'm not a big fan of the card because it kind of removes like a lot of, skill based like searching and stuff from the game. Um but having pudding and unblockable, there's literally you're just praying that you can mill your deck enough to where you get enough counter off of your top decks where you can get out of an unblockable swing because it's removing your board out of the equation because I'll just become unblockable. It's removing your hand out of the equation because it'll just be 5 random cards. I just have to hope that that they don't get enough counter and I just win. It's super frustrating because not being able to do anything but literally pray around the pudding, or just play out cards that are suboptimal in different times so that I don't have them in my deck for when I do eventually get puddinged. It's just very frustrating for me, and I'm not a big fan of the card. I think it needs to be banned.
yeah, I mean, I think it's like fine. They just need to make really remove the randomness of it, but also like there are ways to play around putting unblockable. You just don't go down to 0 life, or kill them before you do, or kill them the turn you do. Like, because if you're not a 0 life, putting unblockable does nothing.
Yeah, but then you combine it with a yellow deck like Boa, right?
Yeah,
Where even if I can avoid going to 0 life, they can just force me to take my life.
yeah. But like, you gotta set it up and make it so that when they get you to 0 life, you kill them.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, right? Because like, sure, because like the thing is, 9 boa is basically their only way to get you to 0 life without just hitting you or without you hitting blockers, right?
Yeah.
And especially being green, you have ways to rest down blockers. You have ways to just deal with their board without killing their board. So like, you just gotta like, because I had to overcome this as Emu, and the
Yeah.
solution was just to start swinging the turn before you play 5 elders. Just start swinging 1 turn early,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
my win rate went up 90% because it's literally just they just need that 1 turn where they're safe enough to do putting unblockable. Because they need to get you to 0 life by playing out 9 cost boa the turn before, and then putting
Yeah.
unblockable you. And if you play safe enough, if you play properly, they need 2 9 cost boas to get you to 0 life.
Yeah. Okay.
So like,
Or
it
they
just
just,
doesn't
or
happen.
they just, what if they just double perfume female you?
What if they just double perfume female you? Then the swings are tiny because
Yes.
they need a pudding on top of
Yeah.
that. So you're chilling.
It's a very tricky matchup to kind of pilot into, I think.
Yeah.
And I
It's
can
gonna
imagine
be a lot more annoying with the 5 cost boa. I mean 5 cost Nami, because that
5 Costami,
accelerates it so much faster. But even then, it's fine because like right now with Emu, because like Emu doesn't have these like cheat tools where I can just rest down the opponent's characters or just not deal with them. My only tools are blockers and counter events, right? And like I literally cannot get rid of characters without swinging into them or KOing them in some fashion, right?
Mm-hmm.
But even as Emu, I can stay at 1 life and make them use 2 9 cost boas before getting me down to 0. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I was trying to remember, but I think I was playing Shirahoshi earlier in Taboa,
Yeah.
and there was some way where I rested their Kuma down, and then I just 9 cost shanks it with the bird Neptunian
Yeah.
with the new
You
one, the
attacked
brick
it
one.
and then rested it
Yeah,
down, yeah.
I attacked, rested it down, and then I just 9 cost shanks it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, dude. Oh, I wish I won that game. It
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got so lost in thought there. But yeah. So you're talking about Blue Nami, but I know that you've been cooking up a second deck. Second deck
Um,
that you've been cooking up. Blue
I
Purple
I've
Sanji.
I've been playing a bit of Blue Purple Sanji. It's just you know, getting all the cards is gonna be annoying, and I don't know. It's fun. It's fun, but it just lacks so much counter because all of its
Yeah.
counter is in events, right? And you just feel so vulnerable.
I had at my locals last week. I had to swing, so he had 1 life,
Yeah.
and I had 3 2K bodies on the board,
Mm-hmm.
and I was for sure dead next turn. And like all he had done for like the last 3 turns is just like red rocked whatever I played, right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't find 5 was she, so I had nothing that could stick on the board, and I had 3. My best play was Deadman's game both his blockers down, and then rest my stage, restand 3 on, so I had 9 Don, and then I went 5 5 5 5.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's how you beat Sanji, man, because like especially in the later stages of the game, bro, his hand is full Gum Gum Giant Concaster, man. He
Yeah,
has no 1Ks or 2Ks. So, and I just dislike how that feels sometimes.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's completely fair, to be honest. I mean, it's like, Mihawk's a very bricky deck as well, so.
Yeah. But like but like Mihawk has 5 life on top
Yeah.
of that, and like Shanks and Lil Beppo.
God, I tried to go back.
With
I tried to go
Sanji,
back.
you just feel so naked. It's crazy.
Yeah. I tried to go back to playing a 4 left leader since we're playing Mihawk so much recently.
Yeah.
Mihawk and Jinbei, I can't do it, man.
Yeah,
4
like
life is
you
not
just
enough, bro.
crumple. And being
to
a
fall.
4-life leader with so many bricks, you just crumple. It's insane.
I
If you get a
feel
bad
like a
start, you
wet
just
paper
die.
towel, bro. I feel like a wet paper towel. What is that?
Yeah, it's insane because like sometimes I use up all my dawn, I play out a blocker, and I'm like, I'm fine, I'll just block their swing, and then they just rest it down. I'm like, oh, guess I'm taking 3 life here. Okay.
Dude, getting caught in 4K with no counter in hand, and they have like 3 5K swings. Oh,
Dude, it's so cooked because now I need to hold up Don for Gum Gum Giant, and now I'm just holding myself at like 4 Don for the rest of the game.
yeah,
And it's fucked, right? But yeah, that's what cuz like it's weird. It's super consistent if your opponent lets you do what you want to do.
yeah,
Yeah, I've just been enjoying Croc more, so I'm probably just gonna commit to Croc. I've ordered all the cards now, so
yeah. I
should be
mean,
good.
Croc seems really good. I think.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how it goes into decks like Blue Yellow Nami.
Mhm.
And like all the cards that all the new decks that are getting all this new EVO3 support. I think
Yeah.
it'll be super interesting to see how it goes.
Mhm. I think it's gonna be really cool, especially with like all of these new cards that are being revealed and like just having the ability to turn off any character is insane, right? On a 4K counter,
Mhm.
and being able to -10 cost and just turn it off is cracked, right? And I also suspect that this deck is going to get a bit of support in OP16 because that set is going to be the Paramount War set, and I'm suspecting that there's definitely going to be a Bon Clay leader there because
Yeah.
they leaked, well, they said that there will be a leader that has never gotten a leader yet,
Yeah.
and that's related to Baroque, to the Paramount Wall.
Dude,
So Bon
dude,
Clay,
I can't wait. I can't wait for the leader altar of
Bon Clay to be Nami.
Nami again, bro. Holy, that'd be aura.
It sells, man. It sells. But yeah, especially since Okamawe is rotating, so and they've
Isn't rotating.
reprinted it. So
Yeah, it isn't rotating, yeah.
yeah, sorry. Purple Yellow Crocodile is rotating, and they've reprinted Okamawe. So
Yeah.
there would be no leaders in the standard format that can use it. So they gotta make a purple black Bon Clay leader, right?
It's gonna be
It
so
makes
funny when they
sense.
release all the OP16 leaders and it's like purple black Shanks.
I really want a fucking new Shanks leader, a new Newgate leader, a new Charlotte Linlin leader, new Kaido leader. Like, what's going
Dude,
on? These are the 4 warlords, and we
4
just have
Emperors.
jack
Yeah.
shit, man. The 4
Yeah,
emperors.
I so agree. We need a good purple yellow Linlin leader, bro.
Yeah. Loki, like, we just need fucking something for these old ass 4 emperors that are the goats, but we just haven't had any like substantial leaders to them. Like, we had Mr. Potential Man and Shanks. We had Newgate, the dominating presence of like OP2.
Yeah.
Cool. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
I
all we
mean,
had. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, and dude, what do you mean? Yellow black Linlin.
Yeah, Black Yellow
Peak
Linen,
deck.
man.
Peak deck, bro.
Actually, best deck in format, man.
Alright,
But yeah.
mods, can we get this guy off the podcast? He's calling black yellow and then best deck in format.
But yeah, we really need the fucking 4 original emperors to actually
Yeah,
get
I'm hoping that's what like
leaders.
OP17 is. Or
Yeah.
something like that, so.
I mean, I could easily see like a Shanks leader and a Newgate leader in the Paramount War set. So they might just
Well, yeah,
shoe
they have to print a Whitebeard leader.
yeah. So like they might just shoe in the other 2 emperors as
Yeah.
well as like filler, and then add Bon Clay
I
in
mean,
there, and then I'd be happy.
Yeah, OP15 was meant to be a Skypiea set, and then we got Don Krieg and Rebecca, so.
I mean, like, I see why they might add Dressrosa, because the set is adventure on God's Island, and
Yeah.
Duffy's kind of like a god of Dress
Yeah,
as well,
sure.
so.
I mean, he's the
But I don't
heavenly
know why
demon.
Don Krieg is there, though.
Dude, because he's the god of the East Blue.
Yeah, man, he's got stronger Haki than Shanks, man. It's crazy. Like, what the fuck? -2k power to everything with 1 Don? Okay, buddy. That's
Okay,
insane.
I mean, they're gonna have to print like an insane amount of East Blue support because like all of the East Blue stuff is rotating out with rotation because of Kuro.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
it is the only like green leader of the set, right?
I know because we got Brook as well.
Yeah,
Green
but
Black Brook.
Brooke's gonna get mostly black support.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully.
So like I feel like so much of the green and red support is gonna be East Blue, so it should be fine. Because like the other red one is Lucy, and
Yeah,
Lucy is
that's
gonna
gonna
be
be
mostly
blue. So
blue with Dressrosa. So yeah, I think it'll get a lot of support. It's already got some really good cards, like 7 cost Shanks, EBO3 are long, stuff like that. But I mean EBO2 are long, but
yeah,
um we'll just have to wait and see. Even if it like gets jack shit fuck all, it's as long as it gets 50 vanillas, it can be strong. It's insane.
50 vanillas. Holy moly!
Yeah, man,
Wait,
it's
no, dude.
insane.
Wait. I've got the secret tech.
Lord of the Coast.
No, Gaimon and Starfunkel. Duh.
Oh, you go so wide, so they can't remove your board, so you have your leader effect. Oh my god.
Yes, dude.
Yes, dude. I swear, fucking
Yes.
the One Piece is like inside Gaimon's chest, bro. I don't know.
I think the One Piece might be Gaimon.
It might be Gaimon. It might be Gaimon. And maybe
Yeah.
Soft Uncle as well.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Did you know that like Gaimon and Starfunkel are named after Simon and Garfunkel, which are like two like famous magicians, I think they were?
Doubly.
Like Oda named them after that.
That's
So there
fire,
you go.
man.
Fun little fun fact for you there.
That's fire. Did you know he named the owl's devil fruit in Elbaf the Iku Ikunomi? Because it sounds like I'm coming in Japanese.
Now, what does that have to do with owls exactly?
I don't know. Well, okay. The owl's devil fruit lets you turn objects into really small and really big. And the current theory is that Gabon was made really big, or um, his wife was made really small for, you know,
Oh,
because Mountain Eater Gabon, you know?
yes, he's married to a giant, but he is not a
Yes.
giant. Okay,
Yes. And he
I
has
am
a kid with a
understanding.
giant.
When are we
Yes.
getting a pussyfoot maneuver card?
A what?
Pussyfoot maneuver. Did you not watch the anime?
No.
That's what Kuro's signature attack is called, the pussyfoot maneuver.
We need a new Kuro leader ASAP. We need a new Kuro leader ASAP.
He heard of the pussyfoot maneuver and he's like, dude,
We need that shit ASAP.
I need that
Yeah.
shit ASAP.
Dude, it's gonna be so. How many Copas do you think there will be in EBO3 that are just playing like block one decks just before they rotate?
A lot, I think.
Yeah, I think a bunch of people are gonna play like SD, like Kaido, Purple Kaido. A lot of people are gonna play like fucking Kuro, maybe. I don't know.
Do you think Don Krieg's text cost from OPO3 is getting played in Don Krieg?
Yeah, man, it's gonna be the best card in that deck. Just
On
like how
play,
5 cost Rosinante is gonna be insane in Purple and O.
dude, it's gonna be absolute cinema. I mean, I mean, I think I think something that was really interesting from Nationals was the deck distribution in the top 32. It's something we
Yeah.
haven't talked about yet, but the most popular deck was not Mihawk,
Emu.
Emu.
Yeah.
Um, there was Emu, then Mihawk, then Yellow. No, there was one Yellow Luffy, one Boa, one Foxy, one Blue Dofi, one Purple Dofi. Sorry. Um, one Gecko Moria who went day one on not day one. He went undefeated on day one, which was
Yeah.
fire. Shout out to Moria. Um, sorry, we had two Doflamingos.
Mm-hmm.
And but honestly, I was really surprised by Ace having such a big representation.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think Ace is still pretty good. They've figured out a bunch of random tech, like Roundtable's pretty insane into Mihawk. Like the Roundtable's pretty insane into a lot of things. They've been running
Yeah,
the Rush Ace as well that bounces back a 5 or less, and they get to play a 4 or less. But it also has a Rush, and you don't have to bounce it back, and it attaches a Dawn to leader. So it
yeah,
just applies so much pressure because you can go 7 with your 4 drop, you can go 7 with the ace, you can go 7 with the leader, stuff like that. It's running Cavendish,
yeah.
so like they've adapted well.
I saw the most filthy Cavendish on the board
Yeah.
in in the top the third fourth game
Hmm.
of Top Cut. I
Yeah.
saw the most filthy Cavendish. It's stuck on board for like 6 turns, just swinging every single turn.
Yeah, it's insane because
It's
he can
insane.
he can protect it so well, and even after it dies, he gets to draw an additional card. So
Yeah.
it's a goaded card. Um, yeah, it's
I mean,
just
you can kind of even protect it by just like not attaching a dot onto your leader on that turn, because then you kind of have to take the opportunity to swing at the leader while it doesn't have dot on his leader instead of swinging at the Cavendish. You know, it's
well,
like
not really. You kind of get value by swinging the Cavendish as well, even if they
yeah.
don't have Dawn on leader, because they don't get to draw the card from killing Cavendish. It's the same thing.
I mean, yeah, true, but I mean, wait, do you? I thought it was only Whitebeard Pirates that you got to draw the card from.
No, it's any 6K or higher.
Ban this ace leader, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm not all that surprised that Emu is the top deck in the top 32, because like I suspect that in the whole tournament there was more Mihawks,
Yeah,
but the thing is Emu is just great into a lot of decks and it struggles into Mihawk, right?
yeah,
So it has a very high chance of making it to top cut because it just has such a good matchup thread. It's so consistent, and you can just win out a lot of games, right? Because into ace, it's into every other deck in this top cut, it's winning. Dofi, it's a little bit hard if they get double Virgo, but single Virgo, you win, and if they don't find any, you just giga win. Boa, you win. Ace, you win. Moria, you win. I would say. They need to get second and roll pretty highly to beat you. ST20 on Luffy, you dumpster against. Foxy, you also win against. So like, it's just the
yeah.
Mihawks,
All
right?
this, yeah,
So, and the tough part is, I suspect because there were so many Mihawks in the tournament, the ones that make it to top cut kind of destroy all the emus and just win.
yeah,
Because Mihawk's great into emu ace. So if they make it to top cut, where the other two most represented decks are emu ace, of course they're gonna do great and win the top cut. So it's just that's what I think. That's my 2 cents.
I mean, I'd agree. It's Mihawk is certainly. I think at the moment with the current build, it's very tailored to beating, like Ace, Emu, Bola, and
Yeah.
the kind of those like three top meta decks at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's specifically tailored to that. I think Mihawk is one of those decks where it can be tailored to kind of counter anything.
Yeah.
I don't think Mihawk really can have a bad matchup if you don't want it to be a bad matchup.
Yeah.
Like specifically right now, pre-rotation. Like let's say you're having a problem with Bolt, you just run like more Akos Uses Kid, or if you're having a problem with Star Deck Luffy, you can again run Akos Kid or like a Banish or something like that. Like all these different decks, you can there is answers in green to deal with them. It's just about whether you want to, sacrifice one of your other matchups to try and deal with that matchup.
Yeah.
I mean, like me personally, I was thinking there was going to be a lot of ST29 Luffy. I thought there was going to be a lot of Boa, so I did end up running an ACOS kid in my deck, which ended up, not being actually too helpful on the day because I did find it in my one game that I versed a ball. I did find it, and they were not very happy about
Yeah.
it. And it did end up helping me win that game. But you know, I did have to then sacrifice. When I did see like the Mihawk mirror, I had to just play Eiko's kid down on my 8 on turn because I didn't have anything else to really do.
Yeah.
And that kind of felt bad. And if
Yeah.
that was a 9 cost Shanks instead of an 8 cost kid,
Yeah.
I could have like swung the game, or if it was if it was something else other than 8 cost kid, it could have won me the game there.
Yeah.
But I'm overall not upset that I did run kid. I
Mm-hmm.
think it helped me in a lot of my matchups. Like, even in that game where I had to play it out, it still helped me. Like, I got pretty far. I managed to climb that game back from a losing position because of that kid.
Yeah, that's sort of the thing. It sort of feels like a gambit where like because you have to tech for so many things or you need to sacrifice these matchups, it's hard because the main problem of your deck is just like fundamentally you just need to run a lot of bricks to do what you want to do, right? Like you can run a lot less bricks, but then you're weak into the mirror. You can run more bricks and tech into stuff like Kid. You can tech into stuff like more 7 cost Shanks, more 6 cost Law, stuff like that. But then you're suffering into aggressive decks like Jinbei. You're suffering into decks that go super wide. Like it feels like this sort of you kind of spoiled by how many options you have, but because of the top decks, you need to basically always need to run 4 Low Beppo, 4 Shanks, 4 2 9 cost, 2 Mihawk, some 9 cost Shanks as well. You also gotta run all of these events because you get extra value off of the events because you get to leave Dawn up super easily. Like it's sort of like you have to run these things, but then it presents problems in other areas. So it'll be interesting how the meta changes and how Mihawk deck lists change because Mihawk is very versatile as a leader. His leader effect has pretty much no restrictions. You just have to have a 5 cost on the board and you get to
Yeah.
restand 3 on. So
And I think also like having access to like slash searcher Perona
mm-hmm.
is really nice as well.
Yeah.
And also not much of the Supernova package that he actually runs is rotating out. It's like pretty much just a cost kid that's rotating.
Yeah.
So he'll still have access to like 1 cost body searcher because that's eternal searcher because it's got the SP.
Yep.
That they're keeping it. It has like 6 cost law, 5 cost Bonnie, all these like different supernova cards that it can kind of run for like a more consistent build.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a super good deck for a really long time unless power creep goes off the charts.
Yeah, like I'm very interested in like how the deck will change because green as a color is also just very generic. Like it has so many good effects that aren't locked to anything. Like
Yeah.
so much of the Supernova package you can just run in any green leader. Like you have 8 searches that you can run for free that have no restrictions. You just search for supernovas. You have all of these supernova cards that work with anything. Like, of course, there are some restricted cards like Cavendish that are super strong if you have that typing, but also just having access to Perona if you're a slash leader opens up everything. It's crazy, right? So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super interested to see like the direction that they go with green post rotation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that it stays in like this. I'm a big fan of like the restanding Dawn and getting like extra value out of your Dawn.
Yeah.
That's why I loved Green Purple Luffy so much, even though I never really got to play it in its prime. because it was so expensive. Like, why
Yeah,
is it so
that shit is still expensive, bro. The Sector Rare Luffy's are still expensive. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Even Sanji Puds are still expensive. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's I looked today, the old top leader is like
Yeah, it's
1.5 AUD, 1.5k AUD.
it's the most expensive Ultat leader.
I don't know why, but you know.
I think that and the Blue Nami Ultat are super expensive.
The Blue Nami
And like
leader.
the
No, the Blue Nami leader's
OPA1
like,
Ultats as well.
oh yeah, some of the pre-errata blue OP1 like Luffy and stuff like that are insanely expensive. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping, you know, I'm hoping that they stick with this resending Don kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because like that's why I love Red Green Smoker. You know, I'm
Hmm.
not a big fan of it in Mihawk because I like being able to play like characters after I've rested my Don to like like play 6 cost Law, bounce back a Perona, play out 5 cost Bonnie, restand one Don, and then play out the Perona again.
Hmm.
Like plays like that where I'm getting like all of like this extra value that can kind of just like sneak in.
Yeah.
Feels super nice. It feels super nice. It's like my favorite kind of thing to play.
Yeah,
Um,
it's I like that aspect of green, but like it sort of goes to like the same thing with like Bandai balancing colors and counters to colors in their own color. Like green having access to resting stuff and freezing stuff, and also having access to cannot rest stuff and stuff that literally cannot be rested, or you can just rest something else instead. Like green's in a sort of spot where it doesn't care if you have any removal protection. It doesn't care if you have any cost plus. A lot of the times, it just sort of ignores it. So that's what I don't like about green. It just ignores a lot, right?
yeah,
And sometimes it just feels like you have no counterplay. Like you play out a big body, okay, low Beppo. Uh, how could I have played against that? Not play out my big body. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, that feels the same with like. I mean, that was like the same with me into blue right now because like, oh, I play on my big body, Red Rock.
Yeah, but like the difference is that there's literally no card that prevents Lorbepo from
Yes,
freezing your
resting.
card.
Yeah, and yeah.
Meanwhile, you guys have 3 cost Tashigi, 2 cost
Um,
Koshira, like the
Actually,
list
you
just
can
keeps
just play
going.
Paradise Waterfall and restand it.
Yeah, which is in green. Um, cool.
um, um,
So like
but yeah,
it just
no, I
doesn't
get.
make sense. And like
Yeah,
like Dead Man's Game is a crazy card. Just being able to rest any
God,
two
that
cards
card is
is
ridiculous, bro.
insane. So like
One
just
Don
stuff like
resting two
that
cards is
is insane.
insane.
And yeah, that's the part of green I don't like because it feels so uninteractive. And the only downside is I have
I
a
think
less
okay.
than optimal card draw.
I think the resting portion of it is fine.
Yeah.
I think the freezing part is a little bit overkill.
Yeah.
Um, because I like giving it kind of that control option in green of being able to rest stuff down and then swing into it at the same turn
Yeah, that's
because
fun.
it is compatible by the opponent if they want to protect their board that much.
Yeah.
Which I really like because it kind of like it allows you to have game plan into like aggro decks or like mid range decks where they have they're playing out these characters active, and you just kind of have to take the swings from it. Instead, you can rest it down and swing into their characters instead of just having to sit there and be like, I'm not gonna hit you until you run out of steam, you know.
Yeah.
Um, which I found to always be like a super boring kind of play style.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, like I played Mihawk recently in like a online cash tournament hosted by my friend, and I just wanted to try it. And man, it just felt dirty because like I versed a, I versed a, I don't remember, maybe like a UP player or like a Roger player, but literally every time they played something out, I played something out on curve that stopped their thing from doing what they wanted.
yeah.
And then they played out another big thing. I stopped it. They played out
Yeah.
another big thing. I stopped it. So I'm just always ahead and playing on curve. And it's just like you throw rocks, you throw a rock, I play paper, man. You play scissors, I play rock. It's like
Yeah.
come on, man. Why does my color have this option? And you doing your best move is just like, oh, but I'm gonna get 9 cost me or I'm gonna get low
Yeah.
bepoed. And the only counter is, oh, let's hope they don't have it.
Yeah. It's super tough. I agree. Green is a little bit overtuned at the moment. I
Yeah.
think with all the freeze and stuff, again, freezing is really cringe because it's basically you're leaving it rested for not just your turn, not and then they also don't get it, and it stays rested as well. So then on my next turn, I don't have to commit any resources to resting that back down, so I can swing into it again.
Yeah.
It's very oppressive, I think.
Yeah, it just feels so bad on being on the receiving end. Because, like, especially playing stuff like black, playing stuff like blue, where you have to set up different cards so that you can answer your opponent's cards on time, or you're not, like, developing a body and freezing something, you're just using 6 of your Dawn to red rock something away.
Yeah.
So, like, that feels a lot better than, or, like, playing black, like playing Lucci or something, you're playing out like Rebecca into Hina into Suru into Lucci to KO 2 things, which is like
Yeah.
that's a lot of resources that you have to gain back.
Yeah. I 100% agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that has always been Green's kind of problem though, is that
Yeah.
it has no resource generation.
Yeah.
All of its like it has there is none. There's no way that in Green that you can generate resources, which is why I kind of
You
enjoy it
can
so
be
much.
my samurai.
Anyway, so
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like I feel like that's kind of fake because you're like getting rid of so much pressure from your opponent that you don't have to give your resources.
yeah,
So you're gaining resource advantage
yeah,
by
yes,
stopping them from doing what they want.
yeah,
So like it doesn't matter all that much.
yeah.
Because like with Mihawk, like you just play on curve and then like it's an inevitability that you're gonna be an unstoppable wall.
Yeah.
Because you just play out 11k body while freezing mine and become a 7k leader. And then you have access to like double Deadman's game, and it just feels horrible.
No, dude, triple Dead Man's Game.
Yeah, you could. Like it's fucked up, man. It's illegal. Like what the hell? But
Yeah, I mean, triple Dead Man's Game is just so bad. It's so bad.
I mean, yeah.
unless
Like
they,
they all have there's just counter events
yeah,
in their hand.
yeah. But I mean, so overall, with your nationals performance, how do you? What's one thing that you're taking away from it that you're gonna, improve on this year, do you reckon?
Probably play more side events.
Playing side events?
Play more
Did you
side
have a lot?
events.
Did you have a lot of fun playing the side events, or was it just for the monetary gain?
No, it was fun. It was fun. I played Jinbei. I destroyed all the Mihawks. So I
Yeah,
got my
that's hype.
revenge. Yeah, I
That's
played
hype.
Jinbei. I destroyed the Mihawks and the yellow decks. It was so funny because I swung into them. They triggered something out, bounce it back, and I keep swinging into them. So it's like, oh, you triggered out a fucking Gorgon Sisters or a Jinbei. Okay, now play it out for 6 Dawn. And yeah,
Joseph.
that was fun.
Joseph.
Yeah, exactly. So that was super fun. But yeah, I'm gonna book side events and prior to going.
I'm really hyped for. I'm probably gonna take a miss on Melbourne Regional just because, it's too close. I don't want to go back to Melbourne.
Yeah,
But I definitely would like consider going to like Sydney or even honestly like Brisbane or something like that.
Yeah, I'll
To play.
probably go to Melbourne Regional if like Evan is gonna go or even Liam. If Evan wants to go, I'll go. And yeah, we'll just be the Blue Namis there.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, it'll be
Peak
fun.
Blue Young Army player.
Because what they're gonna play Sanji. Okay, buddy, we can both play solitaire except I win the game when I finish my solitaireness. Man.
Bro's gonna verse one mid range deck and just fall to pieces.
Ah, yeah, there aren't many.
What do you mean? Is like you don't want to see Smoker, you don't want to see Green Purple Luffy, you don't want to see
Like the thing is, like the main problem is like 6 cost lore because then you're developing a 6 cost and a 5 cost.
yeah.
But like, other than that, it's not too bad because like stuff like GP Luffy, I just Nojiko their stuff back, and it's
What if
not
they're
too
playing
bad.
boat though?
What if they're playing boat? Oh well. Like it's not as bad as them developing like two
Yeah.
big things
Right,
and a 6 cost, right? So
I mean,
and
yeah.
also
I
you
think
also just get like 2 extra Dawn to swing the like they need to set up Sanji Pud before doing that and stuff.
yeah, true.
Like Smoke is just way more aggro than that.
All I'm hearing is Smoker best second format. GG, go next.
Maybe. But like into a lot of the yellow decks, Blue Nami stance is good shot. Into Emu and stuff, Blue Nami's good. Into Ace as well, I have won quite a few times.
That's interesting.
Because Ace is a bit slow into you. He's playing one body per
Yeah.
turn. If he plays out a marker, you can bounce it back. And you can also bottom deck it with 3,000 worlds. If he plays out a Yamato, you can bounce it back. And it's just very little pressure, and you can set up Boodles to block his new gate swings and such.
Boodle.
Yeah, man.
Cool bussy.
So like, it feels quite fine, and I don't know. The new support's just a bit crazy.
I'll be excited to see you topping Melbourne Regional then with
Maybe,
Lunami.
or I might just play Croc and win. We'll see.
Lose 20 dice rolls and lose.
Yeah, that's the thing. Croc doesn't care about dice roll.
I mean, yeah, but your opponent will, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Sure. Fair enough, I guess. And Quinn, as our time is kind of coming up to a close here, do you have a question to ask the audience for this week's commenting question?
Audience, what's your favorite number? Mine's 6-7.
Mine's 2. Anyway, and we will see you next Monday here on the High Roll Podcast. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below with your favorite number. If you say 6 or 7, I will personally ship you $1. Anyway, bye bye. Thank you everyone for listening, and we'll see you next Monday. Bye bye.
Bye bye.